Hi, so I thought I'd do a 24-week update. So I'm 24 weeks already. I feel like I have grown even bigger. Obviously I have, but it feels quite a lot bigger, to the point that people are now not wondering whether I'm pregnant, but they're just saying, when are you having this baby? So I guess it's quite a big milestone, because the 24-week mark is viable, and doctors will do everything they can if the baby came from now on. So that's quite a nice comfort in a way. And we have been having our kitchen redone, which was good. It was relatively quick. We only ended up with 3 days with no oven or hob, and that was the trickiest time. But we had it finished a few days ago, and then this weekend my husband and our neighbour have been installing the floor, which it turns out is a lot more disruptive. It's noisy, and the little one Munchkin's been at home, so she's been trying to help, and 4-year-olds are not known for their towel cutting skills, so it's been quite stressful. I tried to take her out. I took her to IKEA to get some stuff to go with our new kitchen, which was good. Only obviously I get tired, so by the time I came back I was ready for a rest. They were still doing it and didn't want to stop, and so it got a bit stressful with everyone saying to her no, 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 and her getting really upset because she genuinely just wants to help. But on the other hand, that means it's pretty good going. We've got to finish the floor off over the next few days, and then the fridge, because we're having a big American style fridge freezer being delivered on Wednesday, so we've got to make sure the bit, at least where that's going, is finished and grouted and all good to go. So that's been pretty good. I have found it more stressful than I expected, because I thought, well, if someone's, you know, coming in and going to fit the kitchen, my husband's going off to work every day, it should be easy. Well, it would have been, except that he wanted like hourly updates on what they were doing, and I wasn't going in there taking photos of them doing the work every hour, because that's just ridiculous. And also I kept waking up in the night thinking, where's this and where's that, and am I going to be able to fit everything back in the cupboards? And yeah, so putting everything back in the cupboards is actually quite stressful. So it's the really good saving grace of this process is that I've also started antenatal yoga classes, and the classes have been fantastic as an opportunity to well, because I've been teaching yoga, it's nice to be led. So I've got someone leading the class, and she's a really nice lady. I went to her classes when I was pregnant the last time as well with Emmy, and yeah, so it's really relaxing, and it's actually 2 hours the class, because there's breathing and then the yoga, and there's also talk about stuff. So you go around the circle and everyone will talk about something. So for example, something good that happened to them that week, or what they're hoping to get from the yoga session today, or you know, everyone will have something to say on a theme. So that's also really nice, and I'm hoping to meet some people that live locally that I can talk to, because I am now at the stage where I know lots of people with children my daughter's age, and they've all finished having children. As far as I can tell, none of them are planning on having any more, so it could just end up being me as a new mum. And because I'm not working, I've not got those friends anymore, so I've got them as friends, but I'm not going to be going back to work in a workplace with people. So I'm really keen to meet some people that I'll be able to do all the things that I used to do with Munchkin, but do it with this new baby, with, you know, people his own age. So I'm really keen to chat to people when I go to those yoga sessions. So that's been really good. The onset of heartburn has started, which is not great. I was hoping it would be a little bit longer. It's particularly bad in the evenings. Last night we had a Chinese, and I must have inhaled my food. I ate it so fast, I was absolutely starving by the time we had it, because obviously we couldn't cook, so we ended up getting takeaway. And I did go to sleep, which I haven't been. Most of the time, if I eat anything in the evening after about 6 or 7, then I cannot sleep because of the heartburn, or it wakes me up. This time I went to sleep about just past 8, and but I woke up feeling dreadful, and it was all heartburn and it's just horrible. So I'm so lucky it's only something I suffer from when I'm pregnant, because I would hate to have that on an everyday basis. But I know the basic things are, for me, I mustn't bend down, which is the worst one, because I've been emptying and refilling the cupboards and rearranging everything in the new cupboards. I've been bent over, and that's just, I can feel it so much. So that's something I've been trying to avoid, which is actually quite tricky to avoid when you're trying to sort out your kitchen. And also really fatty stuff is not good. And so the thing I've not been doing is I have dinner quite early normally, and then a little while later I'd have my pudding or my dessert once I've put my daughter to bed. But I'm having to stop that, because if I eat that, then I won't sleep, because I feel so awful. So also hoping to, help my weight loss in that sense, because I'm not eating all the junk that I would normally eat. I've not been making cakes and things like that because I've had no kitchen, but even if I had, I wouldn't be eating them, and my daughter doesn't really eat them, so yeah, that's quite good. So it's all been quite relaxed. I'll give you a little view of my bum. So if you see side on, it's definitely looking big to me now. It's definitely noticeable, and obviously because I'm due the end of August, beginning of September, I've only got I've got the rest of May, so that's about 2 weeks, June, July and August, so just over 3 months until this baby will be here. And he's kicking like crazy. I'm sure that he can actually do somersaults. And the only thing that keeps going through my mind, which is a really bad thought, is I keep worrying that he's going to, because I keep reading how they can pull on the umbilical cord, and I keep worrying that he's going to pull it so hard that he really hurts himself, or like pulling the plug. I hope not, but that's one of those really stupid things that goes through your mind, I guess. Anyway, so that's been good, and I've been making stuff for the baby. I've been accumulating things, so now that I know that we're having a boy, it's been a lot easier, because when people say I've got this, that and the other, I can say whether I would like it or not. And I've been buying things off eBay, and I've been making bibs and things like that. So it's all coming together. Now that the kitchen's being finished off, we can then start moving the rooms around. So the room that I'm currently sat in is our spare room. It's going to become Munchkin's new bedroom, and behind me is going to be bunk beds. So we therefore have to move all of this stuff out of this room, and the majority of it is going to be going downstairs into what's our dining room at the moment. So I have to get all the kitchen stuff out of there so that I can put all the stuff up here in there, and then I can move all of her things into this room, and then I can set up the baby's room. So no pressure, but 3.5 months since baby's going to be here. I want it all done. I quite like it done quite a long time in advance, so that I can really make her move into this new room special, because she's she's never chosen bed covers or anything like that before, and I really want to make it into a really special treat. She's growing up, and she can choose the light and the bed covers and things like that to make it really hers, and not like she's being kicked out of her room so I can have a baby in it, which is the truth. But yeah, I think she'll be happier in this room anyway, because she's desperate for bunk beds. She'll be out of the way in the evening when the baby's crying and things like that. She'll be a little bit away from all of that, but not so far that she's going to feel left out, hopefully. Anyway, I should do another update soon, and I'll see you guys again soon.